Okay, in this last video, I just wanted to talk about foiling. First and foremost, you know that this is a FOIL because there is nothing in between these parentheses, which is implying that it is multiplication. Okay. Now, FOIL is just kind of the pneumatic device we were using at first, but the only thing you really have to remember is that you're taking your first term and you're going to multiply it to each term in the next set of parentheses. 2x times x. Now, remember, when you're multiplying variables, you're adding exponents. So put your imaginary ones in. 2 times, well, 1 is 2. Now, your x times x, add exponents, x squared. Okay? So that's times the x. Now we're going to go out to the 5. 2x times negative 5 is negative 10x. Okay? Once I've done with that, I'm going to step into the 3 and multiply this one. 3 times x, 3x, and if you'll notice, I'm stepping them. And then 3 times negative 5 is negative 15. From here, it's just combining like terms. There's nobody to match the 2 squared, so I'm just going to bring it down. Nobody to match the 15. And then negative 10 plus 3 is negative 7x. And I'm done. Okay, the next one I wanted to look at is 2x minus 1 times x squared plus 3x plus 1. Once again, I know it's multiplication because there is nothing here in between these parentheses. So again, I'm going to take my first term and distribute it to each term to the right. So 2x times x squared. Remember, adding exponents, that's 2x cubed. Take it to the next one, add exponents, 6x squared. Next term, 2x. Okay. Now you're going to distribute the negative. That's negative 1x squared. Negative 3x. And finally, negative 1. Combine like terms, I get 2x cubed. Positive 6 minus 1 is positive 5. 2 minus 3 is negative 1. And I have that minus 1 that didn't belong to anybody. And I'm done with this one. Okay, last thing I need to talk about is addition and subtraction of polynomials. I know this is addition because of the plus sign. Anytime I see a plus sign, all it means is combine. Which means I'm going to stack my polynomials. Don't know why I'm starting with this one. It's actually not something you have to do. Just feel free to if you'd like. I'll put the other one on top of it so it doesn't confuse you. X squared plus 5x minus 2. Although you can put them in any order you'd like. Okay? And now just combine. X squared and x squared becomes 2x squared. 5 and 7 becomes 12x. Negative 2 plus 6 becomes positive 4, and you're done. All right, the very last one is a subtraction. We think of this negative sign as a game changer. It's going to jump in there and change all of these signs. So it becomes negative x squared, positive 5x, plus 2. Some of us like to say keep, change, change. Same thing. Keep this, change this to plus, change these guys like I did here. Bring this down to stack it. Should notice your x squareds cancel. 5 plus 6 is 11x. 2 minus 7 is negative 5. So in this case, it's actually 11x minus 5. These canceled because they were the same thing with just opposite signs. Okay? That's it. If you've watched all 3 of these videos and really have no questions, you should be absolutely fine for tomorrow's quiz test.